Hi, I'm Massey and this is my speech. I had a friend in high school who was brilliant, but was he brilliant with C's and D's in 2 of his classes? All A's and B's in every subject until now, but he was no longer deemed brilliant. No, he was deemed a bad student, so we deemed those teachers bad teachers for tormenting their students with that title, without trying to understand why the no longer brilliant students were this way. So I asked, why were they this way? Well, they were this way because of the way their teachers were teaching. Their form of teaching was repetitive, teaching the same way with no diversity, that diversity is what we need. Students learn in diverse ways with diverse backgrounds and diverse cultures. Of course, the way they think and learn will be diverse too. These teachers cannot keep teaching the way they teach. They need to teach in different ways for the different ways their students learn. So, in this speech, I'll explain how we can fix this problem. A simple fix, really. What changes a teacher from a bad teacher to a great one? All these teachers have to do is accommodate the different students and their learning styles, implementing new ways of teaching in their classroom. Let's start off this speech with a simple question. What causes people to learn differently? Well, the first answer is fairly obvious. Different backgrounds. People come from all different backgrounds, whether it's from their culture or the trauma from their past. Everyone's brains are wired differently, with different responses based on the lives they've lived and the ways they develop. The next answer is not something people tend to think about when it comes to learning. Environmental factors. Not only do the lives people are living affect the way they think and process information, but their environment also affects them, especially in the neurodivergent. Now, what I mean by this is everything surrounding the student affects them in their learning. Surrounding environments can either be distracting or calming for students, which affects the student's ability to learn. For instance, some people cannot focus if they're in a loud environment, and other people focus better with background noise. Upon researching, I found this explanation by Villa Maria Academy. Each individual brain with its unique connections and neural pathways processes and remembers information in a different way. These different ways of learning can be categorized into different learning styles. First off, we have visual learners. Visual learners take in information by seeing it. They learn best when there's a visual aid or videos. Next, we have auditory learners. Auditory learners learn best when they are told about the topic. They learn best with videos and lectures. The third style is hands-on learning. Hands-on learners learn best when they are actively doing a task. Just as the name suggests, they are learning best with their activities that are hands-on, like project and field trips. The fourth and final style I will be mentioning is the textual learning style. People with this style learn better when they read and/or write about the topic they are trying to learn. These 4 styles aren't the only ways students learn. Of course, there are other ways that help them learn, such as adding humor to lessons or real-life examples. With this being said, students need to be able to learn in their styles, so teachers should try their hardest to accommodate their students' learning styles in their curriculum. In the words of Maria Barbados, the teacher must recognize individual differences among his or her students and adjust instructions that best suit the learners. Now, how can they do that? As explained by Jill Stake, the biggest takeaway for teachers is that they should design their curriculum with activities that fit all 4 learning styles. If you're teaching students about earthquakes, plan to provide reading material, watch videos, explore diagrams, and do some hands-on classroom experience. This array of activities allows all students to find a learning style that suits them best. In order to accommodate their students' learning, teachers need to learn more about the styles. Teachers can easily do research on different ways people learn. There are so many credible sources on the internet that they can access. Teachers also have access to libraries that most likely have information on the topic. With this information, teachers can design their curriculum based off of the 4 different learning styles. Teachers can communicate with other teachers and find out how they can implement what they learned about the learning styles into the classroom. They can implement more humorous and informative videos on the learning topic to help visual and auditory learners. The teachers can also include more hands-on activities for projects for hands-on learners. They can assign their students to take notes on what they learned to help textual learners. So, in conclusion, there are 4 main learning styles: visual, auditory, hands-on learning, and textual. These learning styles can easily be accommodated in the classroom by teachers who are educated on the different styles. This would increase the teaching diversity in the classroom, causing learning to be easier for every student in the classroom. So, whether you start to doubt yourself due to bad grades in the class, think of your personal learning style and don't be afraid to venture out and study your topic in a way that helps you learn. Thank you.